We bought a number 10 commercial size can of green beans and put them in our freeze dryer to see what would happen.
We were able to get 7 pints of freeze-dried green beans from this one commercial number 10 size can that we bought at the store. No telling how many meals this will be for us, but it's very convenient and very cost-saving to buy these in the commercial size. I think it was less than $5 for the big can, and yet we get all of these meals and ever so convenient. So it is Thanksgiving, and I thought this would be a great time for me to use some of the canned green beans that we freeze dried. It's my job to bring green beans today to the gathering, and rather than a green bean casserole that everybody else takes, I'm taking some of our freeze dried beans. So for something like freeze dried vegetables or beans, these have already basically been cooked, so the quantity of water to beans, I'm going to take out my oxygen absorber, quantity of water to beans doesn't really matter so much. I'd rather not have gallons of extra liquid, but there, pull that off with my own hands. I'm not sure how many people will be eating, so we'll start this with a quart and then this half, or this pint. And I think that'll be plenty for the group that'll be there today. I'll have to get those out some other way. Okay, so I have some boiling water, boiled water, that I'm going to add to these and just see how they crisp up. Or no, I'll see how they soften up, how they rehydrate. And you can tell already that they are very soft and flexible. The other thing that I like to add to my special recipe green beans is a little bit of onion. So we also had freeze-dried chopped onions. When we did these, they were quite powerful as far as flavor for the onions, so we'll have to see how these do, if they season up our whole batch or not. Looks like, of course, they were smaller chopped pieces, so they should rehydrate pretty well. Take a look at this, Kevin. I think that just over 2 cups of water still gave me some liquid here, even after they absorbed the water to get from crispy to soft. I loosened up these that were stuck in the jar, and you can see they're very crispy. Make little crackly noises, and they taste great when you just eat them like that. I could eat a whole jar of that and not feel bad at all. The other thing that I like to add to my green beans is some cooked bacon. So we fried up a little bit of bacon this morning, and here it goes. Add that in. I think if Paula Deen can add butter to everything, I can pretty much add bacon to everything. The one of 2 items that my dad did not like to eat, there were 2 things he didn't like: bacon and cheese. And we think those 2 items make everything taste better. So here we go. I think once this cooks a little bit, looks like a nice texture. This is a way that we can use some of the convenience foods that we freeze dried. Very quick, very inexpensive. I think this is going to be very tasty too.
We interrupt this video to let you know that everyone thought the beans were wonderful at the meal. My sister thought they were made fresh that day, had no idea they were freeze-dried.
So this is the process from commercially canned green beans from that big can, freeze-dried, now rehydrated, and going to be a part of our Thanksgiving meal. Thanks for joining us with this process. I hope that gives you some ideas of how you could use freeze-dried foods, or how easy it is to use the freeze dryer to make your own convenience foods. See you next time.